Connor?
Riley, at what point did you know tonight was going to be that kind of game where you would have two of the guys in the room over here getting open for you in the key plays?
Really the first drive, whenever I was able to sling the ball around and watch them make plays, I kind of knew where things were going to go. I was able to have time in the pocket, so big shout out to the O-line there. And then really just, when you have guys with 2 yards of separation as a quarterback, you kind of know that you'll be able to, have a pretty successful game. So, that I give all the credit to them.
What was the adjustment like on the sideline between touchdown that got called back and then going back out and scoring the game winner on the next drive?
Yeah, Coach Johns talks all the time about the greenhouse. So no matter what happens outside the greenhouse, the temperature always stays the same. And that's the mentality we have. Whether something bad happens or something good happens, we're going to come back and we're going to be the same team that we've been throughout the game. So nothing changes in our mentality, and I'm super proud of the guys, for staying consistent.
Well, Duke was able to have a big-time possession advantage without a great running game, but by completing short passes. I assume that was the game plan going in to get a lot of 8, 10, 12-yard passes, and it worked very well. Could you just talk about that?
Yeah, when you play a good team like that on defense, with a really skilled defensive back position group, you kind of got to take what the defense gives you. That's something I've learned as a quarterback throughout the year. If you have to shut the ball down, you have to shut the ball down. And we had a great game plan. We found some holes in their defense, and we're able to execute.
Coach Elko said when the media makes it about the other guy, you're always going to show up. You just talked about the greenhouse, but do you read some stuff after the game?
I try not to, but I'd be lying if I said that it didn't affect my, how I, went into the game. Like I always say, I love hearing, all the negative things about me because I just want to prove everybody wrong. I hope, for the remainder of my career, things don't change. I've always loved, reading those articles. I don't look for them, but if somebody brings them to me, I'm not complaining reading them. So, yeah, that's definitely something, a mentality thing that I bring into every game.
I'm sure you've been answering variations of this question all year, but now that the regular season is complete, 8-4, a 5-win improvement from last year. What stands out the most about the first year of the Mike Elko era, having him as your head coach?
That's a great question. The thing that stands out the most to me is we go into every single game expecting to win, and trusting that if we do our job, we're going to win. I know that in the years past, some guys kind of predetermine things in their head, but this year there was not one game that we went into thinking that we were going to lose. So the winning mentality in this Duke organization is definitely the biggest change this year.
How does that, it's early on, that's probably harder than it was later as the confidence grows. I mean, so what was it like, kind of like having that go from just like maybe something you put on a poster to having it be something that you're really living?
Yeah, our strength program and everybody inside this organization really knew the steps that we were taking. But obviously, there's a little ambiguity there whenever you don't know how everything's going to turn out. I mean, at the end of the day, we're just a bunch of backups from last year, really, especially on offense. Me, the running backs, wide receivers, for the most part, everybody, we're all just the backups from last year. So you never know what's going to happen, but I'm super proud of the guys.
Well, let me ask you about the play after the touchdown, the go-ahead touchdown, when you completed the pass to pick up the first down and they would just run out the clock. Were you surprised at the play call? And just talk about executing that, because an incomplete pass,
right.
The clock saves a timeout, and probably at the punt.
Yeah, as a quarterback, whenever you have that situation and they call a pass, that means a lot to me. For them to show that they have confidence in me and Samir to run a great route and catch the ball on that situation, it definitely means a lot to have the coaches trust in you. So, I respect the call, and I'm proud of them for, trusting in me.
You go out there and you beat a guy like Sam Hartman in this Wake Forest defense. What does it mean to you knowing that you and Drake May are the future of the ACC quarterbacks? I mean, to me, you guys seem like the standout quarterbacks that are going to lead this conference.
Yeah, it's really cool to play against a guy like Sam. After seeing his story, you can't dislike him. So competing against him is something, it's really cool for me being a younger guy. And then for me and Drake, obviously I think our names are kind of going to be head-to-head for quite a few years now. So I'm excited for that competition and that rivalry.
Last one.
The touchdown to Samir, I feel like I've filmed that exact play a few times. I'm just, I'm not watching all 22.
Yeah.
Was that like a go-to play? Is that a specific one that you guys lean on, or was it just the play that was called?
Yeah, we've called that play before earlier in the year against UNC. So it was a play that I knew if I threw it up, 8-5 was going to make a catch. So
And did you score on it against UNC too?
we did. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Ryan.
Sir. Thank you guys.
Thanks, Ryan.